Jay's Deli presents On Patrol with Santa Barbara PD.
Protect this town, we are with your blue. Time to roll, we are with your blue. We are on patrol.
Brought to you by Reverse Mortgage Works and Kitchen Kitchen.
This week, in addition to going on patrol, you're going to get an inside view of the most highly trained officers in our department, the SWAT team. More on that later. Now, let's go on patrol.
22 and 25, check the welfare of a subject down in the ravine, 1101 Coast Village Road.
25's in the area.
Roger, 25.
Everybody? Yeah. Oh my God.
25 requesting CSI supervisor. So right now what we have is a deceased, unidentified, it appears to be a homeless person, and all indications is that it's a female. We'll always treat things like this as a homicide until we are fairly certain otherwise. But there are some indications that this person has been laying here and there's no real sign of a struggle at this point. Part of it is that there's a ground bed of leaves that don't appear to be disturbed. There's items that are placed next to and on this person that look as if that person had sort of set them there. Some things that are important to me, Brian, would be the scissors, the blanket, the shoes, the position of the shoes.
Yeah. 13 King for 23.
I'm really keen on the piled up dirt by her foot or its foot.
Are you able to meet me at the sobering center?
Basically anything that indicates that this was a natural position and not placed here, dragged here, or a sign of a struggle.
So the only sign of movement you see is that heel maybe sliding down on its own through the leaves?
Yeah, it's possible that as the person was kind of getting into position,
Planted a heel or something?
yeah, and it kind of slid down. There's no open containers, no alcohol, no signs of drug use immediately here. And I'm not really clear on the scissors, except perhaps it was some sort of commonly placed defensive item. Looks like last night was a extremely heavy downpour for a couple of hours, and it appears that this person was trying to maybe get out of the rain and sought some shelter under the trees. It did cool off as well, and getting wet and the cool weather, really it's too early to say for sure. There may be some other diseases or illnesses that this person had as well. What we have determined is that there's no initial indication of foul play. We'll let you check it out.
Okay.
We're going to turn the body over to the coroner. They're going to conduct their investigation. And if something does turn up, at least we'll have collected all the evidence we need to proceed.
We responded to a call of a brandishing of a knife that had occurred up on the north end of town. As the officers were responding, we contacted the victim, who stated that they had been threatened by a group of subjects, and one had a knife.
It's going to be a 211 with the 4 that I have. Roger.
Dispatch received a call of several other people who had claimed that they had been robbed at knife point by a group of 4 suspects. Got an axe. Hey, watch his hand. Watch his right hand. Get the axe down. What are you doing with an axe? While we were contacting the suspects, for some reason, a guy decided to walk up on us carrying an axe. So we couldn't We didn't really know his involvement, so we obviously detained him because he was walking around with an axe at 12 o'clock at night.
When virtual kids drove by, and then this kid came up and saying that they were mugged.
Turns out he was, I guess, he said that he was trying to scare kids. Same time, Cody was walking in the street with an axe.
200 West
And
Victoria.
I'm not really sure what he's doing with an axe, so we let that guy go after we contacted his dad.
5523X code
Okay,
6.
Cody, you're out of here.
Roger 23X.
But no, these guys were doing a bunch of robberies. So. How old are you guys? 17. How old are you? 16. How old are you?
So we had a group of about 7 or 8 juveniles hanging out behind Peabody School, waiting to be picked up by their parents after trick-or-treating. They were approached by 4 other what appeared to be juveniles, and there was one main guy that they kind of surrounded him. He stepped up and said, "Do you guys have any money?"
We were able to do infield lineups with those 3 suspects and determine that they had in fact committed armed robbery.
Positive on that.
Yeah, the 3 suspects that we got in the armed robbery, they were all arrested for several counts of robbery, because what they did was there was a group of 7 juveniles who were waiting by the school to be picked up by their parents, and as they were waiting, the suspects in this case surrounded them and basically robbed them at knife point. So luckily we caught these guys. I guess it's Halloween night. They thought they'd go out and rob some other younger people in the neighborhood, and so now they're looking at some pretty serious charges.
Don't go away. Coming up next, SWAT.
If you'd like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage, call Mark and Brian with Reverse Mortgage Works. We are local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
Welcome to Jay's Deli in Palm Desert, a modern New York-style deli combined with today's contemporary cuisine. At Jay's Deli, we make everything fresh daily right here in our own kitchen.
All right, I've got the matzo ball soup over here. And I've got the New York black pastrami on rye bread to go with that. All right, and I've got the Amy's chopped with beets, goat cheese, and walnuts.
So we got our cinnamon hollow French toasts and our signature meatloaf.
Jay's Deli, making new traditions. We look forward to serving you soon.
Hi, I'm Jan, and welcome to Kitchen Kitchen. When you first walk in, you're going to notice the wonderful aroma of our gourmet coffees. Peruse the well-stocked shelves filled with those unique and hard-to-find items, and check out our wide selection of bakeware, barware, and barbecue, as well as our full line of quality cookware, cutlery, and gadgets galore. We also offer knife and scissor sharpening, so you can shop while we sharpen. Need a gift? We have it for everyone on your list, and even offer beautiful complimentary gift wrap. Follow me into the kitchen, where we hold the cooking classes and private events. You may even catch a demo of our best-selling gadgets, such as the square egg press, the pineapple slicer, the apple peeler, the electric rotato, and my personal favorite, the chopper. Stop by Kitchen Kitchen today. Family owned and operated for 3 generations since 1979. So come on into Kitchen Kitchen. Hope to see you soon.
Want to play better golf, tennis, pickleball, improve your focus? Well, you might want to check your brain. A 10-minute brain recording can reveal your brain speed, and together we'll make a plan to up your game.
The SWAT team is prepared to assist in the apprehension of dangerous fugitives, rescue hostages, and other high-risk cases of law enforcement. Now let's watch how these specially trained officers train for the difficult circumstances they may encounter.
SWAT team is utilized for hostage situations, for barricaded suspects, for officer or civilian rescue, and to support search warrants and other enforcement operations. We train constantly, and the reason for that training is because the equipment that they use and the tactics that they use require the ability to call upon those tactics and that equipment and to be used at a moment's notice.
So it's running, engine on, just the way it would be if the suspect told the driver
to lock everything
down, make it so that nobody can get into this thing, but leave the engine running because he thinks he might want to make a drive getaway.
Okay. One of the thoughts that we had initially in use of the Bearcat, and obviously it depends on the circumstance, is to drive up nose to nose with the bus with the spotlights coming right through the front.
I'll leave it up to the sergeants and the team leaders if they want to use the patrol car or just go alone with the Bearcat and assault. However, you go from there, either front or rear, or decide from there.
Let's set it up again. Roll it.
Where's Oscar?
All right.
No visual on a suspect, no visual on any passengers. You're clear to move when you're ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
The team's coming in behind you. So on this bus, you're gonna have to get around that little partition and sit on those people's laps if they're there, right? So you're gonna have to climb on top of them, get down, and dominate long down that.
Going down the aisle, your job is you're clearing, just like we would room to room, door to door, whatever. You're clearing seat to seat. So you need to work with whoever your second is.
You don't know whether they're a suspect or a passenger, but you got to lock them down, and everybody's going to fill and flow by you. But it's going to take a lot of bodies, and it's not going to happen fast like what we're doing here with an empty bus. So don't get in your head that it's always a bus or a tubular assault is always going to be this fast run down the things and just look at empty aisles. That's normally not how this is going to go.
Suspect! Right in front of you, Miller. Suspect, don't move!
You guys need to slow down. Just coming down the line, and then once you did find the suspect, even though you're past a little bit, someone started pushing Rob a little bit further, and I could see he wasn't ready to go further yet. He was holding it, so whoever was there, it's a confined area, I understand that, but you're still pushing your number one guy forward, and he didn't have the other cover because you guys are dealing with the suspect, so just be aware of that.
Keep your hands there where I can see them. Do not move your hands.
Okay. Pull him out head first. You're going to have to go head first and you can't move second. Don't move.
And this kind of applies not only to us on SWAT, but anytime we might have anything that has to do with bus, train, plane, even on patrol, is that, you know, how many models and makes are there of these things on the streets in our city? So it's really going to take somebody from that company who's an expert on that particular model to be able to give us the intel that we need to be able to immobilize and or make entry.
They train once or twice a month. The snipers and observation teams train an additional day. They don't have time to learn in the field, and unless we continuously practice and utilize those tactics, they won't be experts when the situation arises.
Jay's Deli, making new traditions, is proud to bring closed captioning for the hearing impaired.
Bespoke, custom tailored to your needs. A perfect fit. If you are buying or selling a home, their process will be custom tailored to fit your needs. They are bespoke. Real estate marketing is their specialty, and their customized elevated service will meet your needs. Robert Downing and Tracy Boomer and their team have a passion for real estate.
Hi, we're Robert and Tracy, and if you'd like to see a sold sign in front of your home, or you'd like us to help you find your perfect desert property, give us a call today.
We are bespoke.
Welcome to Gelato Granucci, the little shop with the big flavors.
Where our brilliant flavor designers bring you the art of gelato. Flavors like coffee, strawberry, salted caramel, cookie shot cones, gelato bars, and gelato cannolis. And now Gelato Granucci can be featured at your special event. Our scrumptious gelato will be served to your guests from our vintage cart.
See you soon at Gelato Granucci in downtown Palm Springs.
Acme, full service moving and storage. Acme is #1 when it comes to moving and taking the utmost care of your precious cargo. There is no job too small or too big that they can't handle. When it comes to storing your valued possessions, Acme is the best in the valley. Their task is complete when you are comfortable in your new home or knowing that your possessions are safely stored.
Call Acme Moving and Storage today for your free estimate at 760-200-1102.
Hi, I'm Henry. And I'm Steve. Together we represent Exotic Motor Cars here in Palm Springs. For the last 30 years, we've been the Valley's leading supplier of pre-owned exotic, luxury and classic cars. Don't just dream it, drive it.
If you'd like to join thousands of people living better with the all-new lower-cost reverse or retirement mortgage, call Mark and Brian with Reverse Mortgage Works. We are local, licensed, certified professionals. Call to receive your free quote and learn about a retirement mortgage today.
This person needs to be found. If he's a missing elderly person with dementia, he's really at risk to be out, especially at night.
27,
Probably the best thing to do is right away notify the police or search and rescue. And this is a habitual problem. It's happened a couple of times in the past week. The real issue here is that the family waited for about an hour and 15 minutes to call us, which on the face of it might make sense, where they'd go and look for him and try and find their missing son. The problem with that is if they don't find him in that first hour and 15 minutes, the area that has to be searched for him grows tremendously.
I've been on a number of searches looking for people with dementia, and this is my third, I believe, with Kevin. And I know that he historically has gone to Rocky Nook Park. I live up Mission Canyon. Driving, as soon as I left my house, I was real conscious that he might be in the area. I was on eyes for him, and I saw him walking on, fortunately, on Foothill right by Mission Canyon.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Welcome back. If you didn't have that prior history with him, you wouldn't have recognized him and
Not at
probably
all.
driven right past him.
Exactly. He would just be someone else.
So what happened, Kevin?
Oh, no.
So he was lucky that you were the one who happened to be leaving that area and saw him.
Yes, right.
Thanks again.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to a complaint of loud music from a parked vehicle over on Fremont, the lower west side. We'll see what's going on. It's a red S10 Blazer. Back door is kicked right there. They sleeping or what? Go ahead.
Music in the car? Yes. How's your English, okay?
Copy.
So? You have any ID? I don't got it. How come you listen to music in your car?
So we originally got the call of the loud music, found the guy sitting in the car listening to really loud music.
Because it's 10 minutes to midnight.
La música está más fuerte, amigo. He'd been drinking pretty heavily, and as soon as we started talking to him, you could tell that he had alcohol in the car. ¿Qué está?
Sí, no,
Es
wait.
mucho beer, no?
Sí.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of cerveza. Cup that was in the cup holder with him had some had a screwdriver, a bunch of vodka, and orange juice.
No,
marks, no nothing. No.
Can I check? Can I check? So when we're talking to him, he can't have an open container of alcohol in the vehicle, which gives us the ability to search the car. Channel 2. So Officer Van Eyck asked him to step out of the car so that we can look in the car. As he does that, I'm watching, and obviously Officer Van Eyck on the other side of the car is watching, and he's reaching into his pocket real quick. And Officer Van Eyck says, hey, don't do that. And he takes his hand back out and tries to subtly drop that little ball of aluminum foil. ¿Qué está? What is that? Vicodin, no?
This is Vicodin.
Vicodin? What's in the foil? Coca?
No, no,
Cocaína?
No?
¿Qué está? I recognize the pills, they're Vicodin, which is a controlled substance. There's also just a very small amount of marijuana all rolled up in the foil. And just a little bit of what we call shake, just a few little bits and pieces of marijuana wrapped up in this foil. The Vicodin is a Schedule II controlled substance, so it's actually a felony to possess it without a prescription. And he's already admitted that he got it from a friend on the street, so he clearly doesn't have a prescription for it. Well, turned out he had 4 Vicodin pills and some marijuana. So he's now going to jail for possession of a controlled substance.
Welcome to Jay's Deli in Palm Desert, a modern New York-style deli combined with today's contemporary cuisine. At Jay's Deli, we make everything fresh daily right here in our own kitchen.
All right, I've got the matzo ball soup over here. And I've got the New York black pastrami on rye bread to go with that. All right, and I've got the Amy's chopped with beets, goat cheese, and walnuts.
So we got our cinnamon hollow French toasts and our signature meatloaf.
Jay's Deli, making new traditions. We look forward to serving you soon.
Dr. Clarence Caldwell works with people who want a better life. Are you tired of health, career, and money issues? When you see others that seem to have it all, do you wonder, why can't I have that?
You can. If you're ready to overcome the fears that hold you back, increase your confidence, and leverage the power of your emotions, my Mindset Masterclass is exactly what you need. I will personally teach you the skills that I used to move from homelessness to corporate boardrooms. It will work for you too. If you truly want more, join me at my Mindset Masterclass and create the success and fulfillment that you deserve in your life.
Looking for a safe and fun outdoor adventure? Then let Palm Springs world-famous Red Jeep Tours transport you to a desert wonderland. Choose from a variety of exciting adventures. Journey through the bones of the earth on our signature San Andreas Fall Tour at our private and exclusive Metate Ranch. Explore narrow-walled slot canyons, a natural palm oasis, and learn about local Native American culture. Red Jeep Tours, offering experiences that engage, educate, and entertain since 1988.
Hi, I'm Henry. And I'm Steve. Together we represent Exotic Motorcars here in Palm Springs. For the last 30 years, we've been the Valley's leading supplier of pre-owned exotic, luxury, and classic cars.
Don't just dream it, drive it.
We just got a call that a male subject came over to our reporting party's house and he had cuts all over his face, and he said that his wife or girlfriend or whoever he was staying with did that to him. So we're going to go over and talk to him and then go contact the female and see what we have here. Come back, sir. Oh, you want to talk over here?
Yeah.
But you're the one that they called about?
Yeah.
Do you need medical attention?
No.
Okay, we got a call that there was. Okay, you got some. You sure we can't call medics for you?
Oh, it's a little scratch.
Okay.
Officers got a call of a domestic disturbance on De La Vina Street. When we got there, we found the victim, who was the male part of the disturbance, with several lacerations on his face.
He's got some facial lacerations. She's still in the house, so we just need, with you here, it's fine. We need two at least to go in, and one's at least to stand out with him. So
Apparently he was inside the house where they lived together, and he had moved a box that she didn't want him to look into, so she became upset and she attacked him and started scratching his face and putting her fingernails in his nostrils and mouth and basically trying to tear his face apart.
she does get a little aggressive. She takes, for some reason, she takes testosterone.
Uh-huh.
And she just, she loses it once in a while.
Have we been called out before?
Never happened.
You guys live together or married? You married or?
We've been dating for 2 years, and I've been living with her for the last couple of weeks. And I've lost my residency. She's my friend. She was helping me look for apartments today.
After getting his story, we went over and talked to the suspect, who was a female portion of this disturbance. And she said that she did get upset at him because he had moved a box and that she did scratch his face pretty bad. But she also said that he started it by hitting her.
He hit me in the face, and then
And then if I just take a look,
my cheek,
right there in your cheek.
this one. It was, but that was 45
Did you
minutes.
leave a mark or anything like that? Did he
It
hit
was
you
red.
with a
No,
fist or with
no,
a
with his
slap?
hand.
Okay, and it was red and it's not red anymore?
Well, it was 45 minutes ago. When
Okay. Okay.
However, she didn't have any injuries on her face. There wasn't any indication that he had struck her. She was arrested for spousal abuse.
Don't be playing games with us. Pretend like you're gonna faint. It's not gonna help, okay? Okay. Okay, but you're doing good now.
And when we arrested her, then she started to pretend that she was passing out and basically went into actress mode. Quit doing that.
All this means is that it's gonna take you longer to go to jail.
And you'll get an Academy Award when you get to there.
I'm sorry.
See?
See?
We know that you're faking.
We knew that she was just faking it. Knock it off.
Come on.
Get up.
Go.
Get up. So we got her to the police car, took pictures of her, made sure that she didn't have any injuries on her. And she was transported to the county jail and booked for spousal battery.
Thanks for joining us on Patrol. See you next week.